I'm Elfalen with tech support. Today I'm going to show you how to use this Sony broadcast camera. At first glance, the Sony broadcast camera looks complex, but we're actually going to show you what all the different buttons do. So first I'm going to show you how to power the camera. If you're out in the field, I suggest using this battery. You can actually click it in the back like so, and the battery actually also charges in this little box right here. So if you slide this in and plug it to the wall with this, you can charge the battery. And then also if you're indoor and you don't want to use the battery, you can actually just plug this little thing into here, and then it has something that you plug into the wall. This button right here is the white balance. The different settings on here determine the different color temperatures. White balance is important because it determines the color of your video footage. It corrects the coloring so a person or subject you are videotaping does not look too cold or too warm. For instance, the white balance may need correcting if a person you are filming looks too blue, or if they look too orange. The correct way to adjust the white balance is to hold something white in front of the camera lens. Typically, I use a blank sheet of paper. Then we use the button to set the white balance. The second button you see here is gain. There's a very technical definition for gain. It's an electronic amplification of the signal. What it does is add more voltage to the pixels on the imager, which brightens the image and amplifies intensity. So this is great for shooting in settings with lower lighting to get an image with better detail. This button here is the zebra button. The zebra function determines parts of the image that are overexposed. You can tell if some parts of the image are overexposed if you see stripes on the viewfinder as you are filming in areas of light, like this. This camera function is great to use if you want quality video that is not blown out. This button right here is the iris. If you move it to the right, it's on automatic, and to the left is manual. The iris of the camera controls how much light is let through the lens. The larger the iris, the more light will be coming through the lens. This means as the iris gets bigger, the image will get brighter. A lot of Sony cameras also have the peaking function. This is a signal that is added to the viewfinder that helps you make sure the camera is in focus. This is a great function to use if you intend to focus on one thing to make it stand out, like that. Shutter speed is also an important function for video footage. If you look here where it says shutter, you can use this function to determine the amount of time the shutter is open. What this does is determine the sharpness or the smoothness of the frame. A faster shutter speed will make the frames sharper in a series of short frames. A slower shutter speed will make the footage seem smoother with a series of longer frames. This area of the camera is where you control audio. You can see here that the camera has two sets of audio channels, channel 1 and channel 2. You can control the volume of the audio with these two knobs right here. Here you will also see two plugins. These are for any external microphones or shotgun microphones you might want to use in order to get better audio. These microphones must use XLR ports or have a converter to XLR. Now I'm going to tell you a few more basic things. This little switch is the power on-off switch. In order to open the lens, you have to open the shutter here so you see more than just black. This camera has two recording buttons, one right here and one right here. Press the record button when you are ready to shoot, and press it again when you want to pause on standby. After you are done, you can either upload your video footage to a computer using the memory card located here, or you can connect a USB cord to your computer by plugging the first end into here and the other end into your computer. Thanks for watching our tutorial on how to use a Sony broadcast camera. I'm Elfalen with tech support.